Hey everyone, Ryzen here.
And Liz.
And welcome to the Patriots. Dominated on paper, or on looking at the score, but not really watching the game. 25-6 over the Buffalo Bills in a game that can be described as offensive ineptitude on both sides of both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the Bills. But the Patriots were much better. Pretty much 3 field goals in the first half for the Patriots. Highlight of the first half is Brady's 7-yard run. That's how bad it was.
It was 8 yards, I think.
I think it was 7.
I thought it was 8. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
It's just Brady's scramble puts him 3 yards away from 1,000. I mean, that's bad when that's your highlight. Brady scrambling. I thought James White played pretty good. I thought Edelman had a nice game at times, but even him, he ended up with 100 yards, but I thought some of the routes he ran were just awful. I mean, the guy usually runs clean, crisp routes, and there were times when there's space in the middle, and he just didn't run a clean route.
Yeah.
And that's unusual for him. I thought Gordon missed really a perfectly thrown deep ball that really would have turned the game at the beginning of the game. He's usually good for that, but he lost the ball. He did have 4 catches, about 42 yards, so he had a decent game. Gronkowski had a decent game, but nothing stellar from either of them. Cordell Patterson ran the ball a lot in this game. He was actually okay at it, particularly at the end, but
Being asked to do something he doesn't normally do.
But he definitely stutter-stepped a lot early on doing it, and they need Sonny Michel back, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And this is not good. Bills did get a field goal in the second quarter, and that made it 9-3. Patriots did have a chance to make it 12-3. They missed. They had a really good 2-minute drive, but they missed a 50-yard field goal. So going into halftime, it was 9-3, and then third quarter, really still no offense. The Bills got a field goal at some point. I think it was 9-6 at some point.
Some point in the third quarter.
Some
point in the third.
Some point in the third, it was like 9-6, and I just thought the Patriots were way too conservative coming out in the third quarter. I mean, they were constantly trying these runs with Cordell Patterson. It just didn't go anywhere. I mean, yeah, in the fourth he finally broke 3, but
Yeah.
I felt he really got to. I mean, all the Bills did all game was they did soft zone coverage at times, and then the other times it was just man-to-man coverage. Basic stuff. Just let Brady slice and dice it.
Yeah.
You know,
Whatever.
just conservative. But, in the third quarter, they did finally get a good play from Kyle Van Noy. They got a fumble sack turnover.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yep.
Unfortunately, got a field goal.
Again.
So 12-6. I mean, the game sucked for most of this game. Until the fourth quarter where it finally became good.
Yeah.
Landon Roberts in the fourth quarter dropped a pick 6.
Again.
In fact, I think there were 2 drop pick 6s in this game by the Patriots.
They've been having problems with that.
Anderson was flirting all game with just dangerous throws to defenders that would have been gone if they picked it off.
Yeah.
I mean, well, finally the Patriots got him because they tricked him with McCourty. He thought McCourty was going to be deep. Didn't realize McCourty was actually watching his eyes and was going where he was going to throw.
Yeah.
And so he threw it down the middle deep. McCourty picked it off, took it for a pick 6. It actually probably shouldn't have been a pick 6 because Anderson could have made a play on the ball.
He just kept running.
For some reason, he ran the wrong way.
I know. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know what he was doing, but that did seal it. Before that, there was a James White touchdown on a drive. So that made it 18-6. And then the pick 6 happened. That made it 25-6. There is a missed 2-point conversion at some point. I think that's after the James White touchdown. A funny missed 2-point because Buffalo intercepted it and then fumbled it. And then miraculously they recovered it. I don't know why you don't just take a knee in the end zone. Trying to score a 2-point conversion is idiotic. Unless you're on the sidelines, just take the knee. But, I mean, that did it, the pick 6. McCourty's first interception, Devin McCourty, by the way, because there's 2 McCourtys on the team. I think Devin McCourty's been horrible all year, but
That made up
this
for
was
it.
a good game for him.
Yeah.
I thought everybody on defense was good. Jason McCourty did give up some catches, but I thought his coverage was excellent.
Yeah, they were.
Every catch he gave up was tight.
Yeah, very good. Him and Chung were both very good.
Chung
in
was
coverage.
excellent too. There was a funny play where Chung broke up a pass. Well, actually, he didn't really break up a pass. The guy just didn't catch it. He pretended that he caught it in the end zone. They ruled it a touchdown. He didn't catch it.
Yeah.
He acted so well. I thought it was a touchdown, but it was not even close.
Yeah, the best touchdown of the year that wasn't a touchdown will go to that guy.
Yeah, I forget
It
who
was a
caught
great,
it, but-
great performance there by him.
But I mean, McCourty probably gets the game ball because he won the game for him. It's funny, Brady actually ran onto the field to go meet him
Yeah.
after he scored.
Yeah.
Even Bill celebrated. It's
I
nuts.
know.
He never celebrates anything.
Shocking.
But yeah, I thought Devin McCourty played well. Stephon Gilmore was awesome. He had like one catch all game. I thought Jonathan Jones was good. I thought all the linebackers were good for the first time. I mean,
Ted Karras came in and replaced Shaq Mason. He
got
played very
injured.
good.
He played very good. The whole line was good. I mean, Andrews I think had the worst night on the line, but even he was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Trent Brown, excellent.
They just got to work on those holding calls.
I thought Brady, despite his stat line of 300 plus yards, I thought he was pretty bad today. He was inaccurate.
Very inaccurate. Yeah.
He had James White on a touchdown early in the game, and he missed him. He just threw it to the ground.
There were a couple of times where he just inaccurate.
Missed. Yeah, I mean, I think really the whole offense, other than James White and Edelman, were mediocre to bad,
Yeah, they weren't great.
except for the offensive line, which I thought was good. At least pass blocking, run blocking, not so much. But to be fair, you're run blocking for a guy that's not
Yeah.
helping you out at all. So looking ahead, the Patriots they host the Packers. Gotta play better than this. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, you play like this, the Packers are gonna cream you.
You can't score field goals against them.
On the other hand, the Packers, if they don't win next week, their season may be over.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
I mean, they'll be under 500.
Yeah.
So, and the Bills' season's pretty much over. Derek Anderson did get injured in this game, by the way, at the end.
Like the last play of the game. Hurt his
Kyle Van
wrist.
Noy sacked him.
I think he fell on his wrist funny.
He fell on his wrist. Yeah, he fell on his wrist. Funny.
Probably sprained it.
It's weird because Van Noy went out of his way to not hurt him, and he still got hurt.
It's just the way that he
Yeah,
fell.
I mean, it's funny. Everybody complains about the roughing the passer rule, but the Patriots never get the penalty because
Yeah.
they know how to pull up when they bring in a guy down.
Yeah.
Just learn the new rules. I mean,
It's not
It's
hard.
not that hard. I don't know. The Patriots never have a problem with it. So anyway, overall, this was a terrible game until the fourth quarter when it got really good. Not that I could watch it very well, thanks to DirecTV. Whatever. At least the next week's still another night game, so
Yeah.
can
Maybe.
probably use the app to watch it.
We'll try.
But yeah, we'll leave this one here. The Patriots win 25-6 in a fest for 3 quarters. And see what happens next week. This is Ryzen.
And Liz.
Thanks for watching. Take care.